Good morning to day 15. It's been 3 weeks, but today is, I don't know if you can read this, is National Encourage a Young Writer Day, April 10th. So we're talking about how to create more writers. So today what I'd like to show you is this. How do I get into writing a journal? Mr. Loy has been writing journals or diaries for a long time. Look at that. Nice leather here. Well, fake leather. And then I've been writing right here. And I wrote this one back in the year 2017. Anyway, I filled it up. I've got several of these I've written. I talk about all sorts of things. What happens at school or what happens at home, what happens with my daughters, what happens with my grandson. Okay. But you're starting thinking, well, Mom, I need one of these. Well, Mom probably doesn't want to get one right now. She says, why would I get this whole fancy thing? Well, it's like $500. Well, I did this. I went online and researched journals, and I made this, my diary. It's about the right size, about what I want, and I wrote all over it right here. And I go, Dear Diary, today is day 15, since I've not been in school at Lincoln. I wrote really small as I could. In fact, I went over here too, and let's see if I got it. And I put a little world right there. There. I talked about how the world seemed to stop because we're at COVID-19. And I put a little world there to remind myself right there. So I keep a journal. I'm going to keep a little journal here. I want to put it away. So anyway, but how do you make the journal? Okay, how do you make that cool journal? Because I've made several. I've got one I put duct tape on right there. Diary Mr. Loy. Right there. And it's all ready to go. Same thing. Page is ready to go. And then I grew some more in here and I made a bigger journal, actually a little fatter journal. And it's pretty easy to make. What I do is I take a piece of paper and I'm using paper that's red and used, but the other side's white. And what I'm going to do is take this paper and then fold it in half this way. This landscape, we call this landscape. Fold it like this. Pull it back a bit. Then I'm going to fold it again. Okay. And now I got 4 long skinny pieces, okay? So I unfold it, or I can fold it like that. And then I just take my scissors. Notice I don't have a table next to me. I have my scissors, and I'm going to cut them. I'm going to just cut like this. But through the magic of being prepared, I already cut them. Right there. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to take one of these papers. I'll show you how to do it. Very simple. I'm going to take it. I'm going to fold it in half. Because I'm going to glue the inside. You'll see. Fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. Not too bad. I'm going to fold it in half one more time. So you can see I folded it 4 times, I believe. Yep, 4 times. Got to fold it in 4s. Now I'm going to open it back up like this. Okay, see I got it? Now I'm going to do an accordion fold on the inside. And that's where I fold one this way. Let's move one that way. Fold it back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Now I have a paper on the outside, have on the inside right there. Notice I got writing on one side, writing on the other. So what I'm going to do is glue on the inside. But I'm not gluing it all. I'm going to glue only these parts right here. I'm not going to glue the ends. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm sorry I don't have my document camera. And I'll show you where I glue. This with purple glue. Being a teacher, I've got all sorts of supplies here. Your mom and dad may not have it at home. And there's different ideas for journals, and I'll show you in a minute, okay? And I just like small journals. So I said right there, I glued everything except those 2 pieces there. And then I'm going to fold it like an accordion, like that. And it's all ready to go. And then what I'm going to do is set it aside and put it under a book. And I have a book here, and I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. I got my library book right here. Some of you may have a big library book. You just put it like that and you hold it down like that. Let it hold it down 5 minutes like that, maybe 10. And then when you're done, you'll end up with something like this, where you have all these papers right here. Okay, so that's one way to write a small journal. Now I'm going to do another video